full clarity, lucid, and tell you that no, you didn't do it, I did it, right? But if you are still insisting and you are beating yourself about it and all of that, after all my explanation and all of it, we will go to the police and tell the police I'm the one, and you still insist that it's you. No problem. I'll just collect your house address, collect your family member's name and all that, help them while you are inside, do the best I can. But
You,
then I would rather actually take the pay for my sins than let another person do that, really.
yeah.
If I'm very certain, it's not like something is lost in my head and did I really noticed that I did it. I caused it. No, I would. And it's not because of religion for me though. It's because of I'm just human.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
I agree with that. I mean, to give my response as well, I would have to take responsibility. I couldn't let somebody else, especially if she thinks she did it. I mean, she'll have that on her conscience for life. So she can
Mhm.
be told, no, she didn't do it. And I certainly couldn't allow that, whatever the circumstances, whatever the consequences, to let someone else do that. And actually, 74% of people said they would take that responsibility. I mean, again, this is one of those where, yeah, I agree with Phantom. It's not to do with religion. There's a moral compass, I guess, which says I would take responsibility. But I wonder if in the real world, faced with the prospects of an awful accident like that, would there be something inside people, inside us, which said, well, look, I can't face the prospect of going to prison and being away from my family and getting that terrible reputation about me. There is someone here who thinks they've done it. And again, I hope that wouldn't alter my decision. I don't think
Yeah.
it would. But
Yeah.
in the real world, it would be a heck of a decision to have to take when you could walk away without taking that responsibility. But yeah, I like to believe I would certainly admit it was me.
Oh, that's a good thing. Yeah. Yeah. I.
So
I
we're
would.
all agreed, aren't we? We're
Yeah.
all
We do.
agreed.
We all agree. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, there's another one here called a sinking sensation. You've been on a cruise for 2 days when there's an accident that forces everyone on board to abandon ship.
Right.
Bit of a sad cruise. During the evacuation, one of the boats is damaged, leaving it, that's one of the lifeboats,
Right.
leaving it with a hole that fills it with water. You figure that with 10 people in the boat, you can keep the boat afloat by having 9 people scooping the filling water out by hand for 10 minutes while the 10th person rests. After that person's 10th minute rest, he or she will get back to work while another person rests and so on. This should keep the boat from sinking long enough for a rescue team to find you, as long as it happens within 5 hours. You're taking your first break when you notice your best friend, the chap you just said his wife was playing around, in a sound lifeboat with only 9 people in it, and he beckons you to swim over and join them so you won't have to keep bailing out water. If you leave the people in the sinking boat, they will only be able to stay afloat for 2 hours instead of 5, decreasing their chance of being rescued, but securing yours. What do? Do you stay in your boat and hope you're all rescued in 5 hours before the boat sinks and you all drown? Or do you jump ship and join your friends in his boat and hope that the others are rescued within 2 hours?
Hmm.
Did you get all that? What do you think?
Yes. Yes. I did get all that. Yeah. Do you want me to go first, Phantom? Should I go first?
Yes, please go first.
All right. Okay.
What do you think?
Yes. Yes. I did get all that. Yeah. Do you want me to go first, Phantom? Should I go first?
Yes, please go first.
All right. Okay. So what would I do? I would I would join my friend and I would abandon the sinking boat or sheep or whatever it is. I would swim to safety. That's what I would do. I would stop bailing the water immediately. And I would- well, they're gonna die. They're gonna die anyway. This is it. You can't save everyone. This is my excuse.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah,
I
that's
don't,
me.
but I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Kaz. I don't think
No,
you mean all that.
yeah. I don't think I believe myself, but that's what I do. The
Because
more I think about it,
you don't like water, do you? Did you say that once before? You
yeah,
don't like
yeah.
water.
I would never go on a cruise. I would never, well, I would never go. I would never go on a cruise. I would never go on a speedboat. I would never go on a houseboat party, whatever that has to do with water. I like the ground. I think mammals are meant to stay on the ground, actually. I like my
I
feet
love
on
the
the
ground
ground.
for me.
I love it. I can go in. I can go in. I can go in. I can go in water as long as it's not too deep. That's as far as I would go. So yeah, I would be on that on the boat for safety. I would abandon the sinking ship. So that's what I would do.
Would you really?
Phantom,
You really would. You
I
really would
would.
do that.
I would. I would.
Yeah.
The more I think about it, the more I'm sure of
Mm.
it. The more I know. I'm sorry.
What about you, Phantom?
Oh, well, did I get you correctly when you said there's a boat? I have a boat that I have an option of going to, right?
Yeah, a good
Yeah.
boat.
And
No
so if
no
I have
holes.
that could hold just me or me and maybe one or two persons.
No, it's just you. You've got your best friend is in another boat which doesn't leak, and they said, "Come across to our boat, swim across. You'll be safe, but you'll leave the others who are
Okay.
bailing out, and they would need to be rescued
Oh,
within 2 hours. So you're leaving
oh
9 people
dear.
who might drown."
Oh dear. Oh dear. In all sincerity, the truth is, if I stay with them, we'll all die, right?
Mm.
There should be someone to cross over at the other side to leave to tell the tale, right? And drowning is not one death I like. It's too painful a death. I've swam before. Well, I was learning how to swim. And my dear, after gulping water so many times, I don't think I really want to do that in reality again, right?
Mm.
So I would rather swim and be on the safe side than try to call for help. Unlike just sitting with them and hoping that we don't die. It's somehow. So I'd rather go to the other side and try to, call for help, gather all I can, call all the rescue teams and all of that, get life jackets from this other sector and toss it to them at the other sector so that they get saved as well. But I would actually definitely have to move first. Or if there's a child, but if a child is involved, I'll let the child go and be safe. I would stick around. But if it's all adults like all of us, oh, sweethearts, I think I should go first. Let me go and get help. It's easier that way. So that's it for me, though. What's your take, Trevor?
Yeah, again, instinct says I would like to do, I suppose, what I think is the decent thing, and stay, in the boat where one is bailing out, or 9 people are bailing out, and someone's resting. It's difficult because we all have this thing called self-preservation as an instinct. Human beings have self-preservation as a very powerful instinct. And if you were being offered the chance of getting into a lifeboat which was a secure lifeboat and therefore would probably guarantee your safety, it's hard. It's very easy to think, well, I'd still stay with the others. And I'm inclined to think, again, as you say, if there's no children, I'm inclined to think I would go to the safe boats in the belief and hope that rescue should come within 2 hours anyway.
Mm.
So, yeah, I mean, the actual percentages on this,
Exactly.
the actual percentages, 67% said they would stay in the boats and hope you're all rescued in 5 hours. 33% said what the three of us would say, they would jump ship and join your friend in the safe boat.
Uh,
So
well,
we're
this
in a
is all,
minority. But perhaps we're being honest. Perhaps we're being more honest than those other people.
yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
Well, this is all we've got. This is all we've got time for.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, it went fast, didn't it? So this is all got time for. Thanks for joining us on the Alien Spaceship with myself, Emmy Hikins, and he calls me bruv.
And me, Trevor Gear, and I call him Cuz.
Oh, of course he does, yeah. And our lovely Phantom, she's joined us today. It's good to have you, Phantom. So join us again next.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so join us again next week. It's a goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
And it's a goodbye from all of us.
Goodbye from me.